Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, March 19th. 19th, my God. You know, I was thinking this year is going by so fast, but it can. It's been a great year. I love 2026. However, I am tired of winter. So we're going to talk about that today in the episode called The Avalanche of Gratitude. Let's go. All right, so why the title, The Avalanche of Gratitude? It started last week at the end of a great weather week, actually. Friday was good. I mean, we got another fresh 10 inches of goddamn snow, but weather-wise, mostly it was great all week. Sunny, melt, clean deck, grill cleaned off. Like, okay, I'm going to do some grilling. Storm was predicted for Sunday night. It didn't start like a hurricane. It wasn't terrible. By the time I went to bed Sunday night, it wasn't terrible at all. Thinking, okay, maybe, and bless you, weather folks. But for the weather people out there that, you know, you do get it wrong quite a bit, and you still get paid. None of the rest of us do, so you have to take the abuse. But by the time we woke up Monday morning, holy shit, it was fully on. I haven't seen a storm like this, and I'm damn near 100 years old. I'm 99 and a half. I haven't seen a storm like this that I can remember. Not that much accumulation over that short a period, so yeah. Now, that's the avalanche. The gratitude, where's that come into play? Before I get too deep into the gratitude, you can probably hear the heavy equipment outside the house right now moving snow still. It's Thursday. This blizzard came in Sunday evening, and socked it to us pretty good for Sunday, Monday, part of Tuesday here in Charlevoix. They are still moving snow. It's incredible. We had 31 inches on the deck here at my place, and it was just, again, I haven't seen that much snow in a very long time. Not in one storm. So instead of postponing this podcast episode, you're just going to have to hear the heavy machinery moving snow, and I'll try to mitigate it as much as possible, but it's also kind of a nice sound to see it all getting moved, so I have a place to park and can get through the road. Avalanche of Gratitude. I left work last week on Thursday as deflated as I have been in a very long time. You can put every ounce of everything you've got into a place, every ounce of everything you've got into a team, and it sometimes just doesn't work the way you want it to. There's sometimes you do all that, you put all that extra juice in there, and there's no gratitude, not from the people you're trying to help the most. It is frustrating as hell. And I had to look in the mirror when I got home Thursday afternoon thinking, what have I done? What do I have to do? How can I get these folks to see? And I realized that it wasn't them. It was me. When you expect yourself and others, you will fail. 99 times out of 100, anyway. You are responsible for you. I am responsible for me. The gratitude is the fact that you have to dig sometimes, and I was digging very hard. I'd had enough. I was just like, why? Why continue to put out this much electricity? Why put out this much energy and effort? Nah, I can just go on it half-ass. I can do what everybody else is doing and get by. No problem. But I can't. I have a way of doing things that I like to do it that way. It's worked. And once I got away from the area, the sector, the zone, looked at myself in the mirror, I was embarrassed. But I found out the reason. I was the one lacking gratitude. They might. A lot of folks do lack gratitude. I was one of those folks. I needed to get back to it. What's the core of my success? Gratitude. Being thankful for opportunities. Being thankful for challenges. Being thankful for opportunities to grow. Thankful for the position that I'm in. Thankful for the people that I do get to work with. Thankful for the reminders that I need to keep plugging away on other projects. The things that fill me up, I really need to focus on those. I need to be thankful for the opportunities for growth, but I also have to embrace and be thankful for the things that I've grown into already. That's the hard part. You continue to seek more growth. You continue to seek more things. What's the next hit? What's the next buzz? What's the next nah? Be thankful for the moment you're in. If I would have tried this podcast last week at this time, I would have been so pissed off about this snow mover. Like, why couldn't you do it during my time at work when I was out of town? Why do you have to wait till I get home at 6, whatever, finish up my day, and now you're going to disturb it? You're going to keep me from doing what I want to do, and you're keeping me from my happiness? Bullshit. That guy's out there. You think he wants to be there at 6 o'clock at night, 6:30 at night, whatever it is, moving snow in a bobcat and a skid steer? I mean, I do. I love driving those things. It's super fun. And it looks like he's got one of the heated cab fancy ones, so I'd probably really enjoy it. He's probably having fun too. However, it's not the point. Last week I had a different mindset because I forgot to be thankful. No matter where we are in life, someone always has it worse. Also, someone always has it better. In our minds. They may be billionaires and they're thinking, oh God, nobody understands the problems I have. Well, as a hundredaire, and that's like $100, not hundreds of thousands. That's like 100. As a hundredaire, and I'm pretty confident in that because tomorrow's payday. As a hundredaire, well, hell no, I don't know how they are dealing with the problems they have as a billionaire. We would live, in our minds, the same life we have right now, only with no cares in the world, bills paid, and, probably take a lot more vacations. They're probably controlling companies, and they have all these other things on their minds. It's a different mindset. The need for gratitude to be successful in life is the same for a billionaire as it is for the hundredaire. It is the exact same. What good is all the money in the world if you're unhappy and you're not thankful for the people that helped you get there? Nothing. It's worth nothing. Nothing to me. I mean, nothing to most of us because we understand what's important. Family, friends, health, all the good stuff. Maybe a Mustang, maybe an F-150 with a new V8 this spring, maybe a sailboat, maybe... No, I'm being silly, I'm being facetious to a point, but we work so we get someplace, and we try all these other things to be happy. And when you have something you love, like I love my pickup. It's a 1996 two-wheel drive, short box, regular cab, as plain a Jane pickup as you can get. And I love it. It's fun as hell to drive. I don't use it for top speed runs because it'll never get to top speed. Even at downhill, maybe even if you pushed me off a cliff, I could get up to 65 miles an hour, maybe. A big cliff. The point is, I'm thankful for what I have. And I wasn't last week. That lack of happiness, that lack of, pushing it off on someone else, or not someone, but a group or whomever. If you're pissed off at somebody else, the first thing you have to do is say, is it them or me? 9 times out of 10, it's us. It's our own selves. And we lack gratitude. Someone else may be miserable. It's not up to us to understand that. If they're miserable in their own lives, let them be. It's not them. It's us. Be thankful for what we have. And then, as soon as I got my shit together and got turned around, and the people that I wanted to talk to were talking to me, and everything was fine, it's amazing how much your luck changes when you prepare for it. But when you're ready to embrace the good stuff that does come your way. I made a point to reach out to some old friends last weekend, and Monday during the storm, check on people, and it paid off. Last week, made some new friends, and that's paid off. Then again, last night, I got a text from another friend, and she's like, you better be ready to take May off next year. We're going to go sailing for a month. I go, okay. Haven't talked to her in almost a year. Just a great pal. And good God, it's amazing the gifts we will receive when we're thankful for the ones we already have. If that makes sense. I hope it does. It does to me. One of my new friends pushes me to think deeper, think bigger, more grandiose thoughts about life, relationships, all that stuff. And I appreciate her a ton. It's challenging to think that way sometimes. It's easy and comfortable to be in the mode we're in. Yep, I'm thankful, but am I grateful? I wasn't. That's where I was miserable, and that was on me. During the blizzard, you start to learn who your neighbors are because some of them need help. Some want to help. Some want to help and can't. One of my neighbors, he walks with a cane, is disabled in the war in Afghanistan, unfortunately, and walks with a cane, and he tries to run his snowblower, and he couldn't get his car done because he couldn't shovel. And so I went down and I shoveled him out. It's kind of like one of those old-fashioned movies where you're all just digging in like, oh, my God, this blizzard's something, isn't it? I haven't seen this since 1904. And I dug his car out, and by the time I got down to my place, however far down that was, he'd already snowblowed around my car, and it was messy. But, man, he still wanted to help. He was grateful for the help I provided. I was grateful for the help he provided. And then because we worked together, we got one more neighbor unstuck. It was just an avalanche of gratitude. We're all working together. We're all thankful for each other. All these friends are being built. Holy moly, now, when you drive through the neighborhood now, you wave and, hey, Oscar, how's it going? Hey, Derek, it's good to see you, man. Keep it up. Like, all that good stuff. The gratitude, just, it's an avalanche of gratitude. The 31 inches of snow is nothing compared to 31 feet of gratitude. I know I'm getting wound up, but I'm so excited. It's so good to be back on track. If you're struggling, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Start with the core. Start with the most important person in your life, which is you. Figure out why you're not thankful. Figure out what you need to become thankful. And then shift gears. Go into overdrive in that old pickup. Don't go off the cliff. Just try to go into overdrive in your old pickup. Go from thankful to grateful. That transition, that shift will change your life. It will change your day. It'll change your hour. I mean, if sometimes you build it hour by hour. Every day is not going to be perfect, but every day you're here is better than every day you're not. You can be thankful for the life you've been given, but be grateful for how you live it. How about that? There's your avalanche of gratitude. The snow mover has moved beyond my house now. It's super quiet as I'm wrapping up, and I am grateful for that background noise. It was fun. It was fun to watch him work. I've now got some snowbanks that are no shit, probably 8 feet tall in the driveway. It's massive. It's beautiful. I'm thankful for the beauty. There it is. All right, I said enough. I hope you've had a great week. I hope you all that are affected by this storm have your power back. And if you don't, I hope you get it soon. Those of you that are stuck in the snow, I hope that changes for you as well. If you need some help, let me know. We'll figure it out. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And thank you all for being here. It means a great deal. I'm grateful for you. Take care.